Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Well, somehow our sanity is doing much better now. I guess finding a piece of the orb really helps with sanity. Finding a piece of insanity helps with your sanity. How the fuck does that work? There we go. Oh god,
Please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
Chair. Well, let's see. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, as the arsonist. It was different from the others. They could make him forget again. What? Make someone forget again? Oh god, I should have not picked up the orb already. Alright, 3 pieces of the orb. Time to go. Oh god. Now what? Sanity quakes. Bad sanity quakes.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Okay, something is moving around. No idea where it's coming from. Well, I do, but the direction doesn't make sense. Right. Oil. Good. Rope. Or string. I guess that's good. Is it you I love? I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I'm not blind. I'm a monster to them. Demonic sultan, perched on a dark mountaintop. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. What the... Oh, hello. Notes on torture. Lovely. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. Humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with the physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, and strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. It's not very pleasant reading all this, to be honest. Not really. Well, let's head out now. Whoa. Don't swing your mouse too far, dude. Was there something standing there? No, it's just lights from the other end of the hallway, I guess. So let's try the other big door then. Oh, I wonder what joyous things awaited there.
Was there something else? You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transact. Go to the choir and find the rest.
I will. And can you please stop talking out of this thing? It's weird. Let's light that. Right. Strong bottles. Again, that's another unbreakable bottle. Ew. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other, while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They'll know I am the one, and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Would have to be, considering it would be after Napoleon, apparently. Agrippa's channels Weir. Alright, that's what he wants. Weir taunts me from the other side. I trust him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Weir claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weir told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tamter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need a large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Yeah, that would indeed make it quite hard, yeah. Oh, I just need that one other ingredient. It doesn't exist in this world, but go get it for me, will ya? What the hell? Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Cairn. I will have to address Weir with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. that means I have it, right? Considering I already did that. Interesting. Yeah, mixture. I've already got the that part, so. Well, let's go into the choir then. Choir entrance. Oh, this place is going to be big then. Also, excuse me for touching the mic. Itchy ear, so. Oh, hello. After the man had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. What the?
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
Whoa.
Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Green.
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Oh god. I don't like doors opening by themselves. Also, I can't grab my lantern.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Oh god. So we didn't actually get anything from that. Hi. Oh, hello. So that's what they... What? That's just what they cut into them. Gross. There's some really fucked up shit going on around here. Not for the squeamish, I'd say. What is this room?
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Right. I have no clue where the fuck I am. This place is big. Is there something here? Other than health? No. Also, I can already feel that my sanity is not doing too well. You can see it as well, but... Why is this red?